One day at the gym, I saw one young teenage guy stepping into the gym with a can of one of these famous energy drink in his hands and then ready to take on the treadmill. He was so energetic. What he did is that he took half of this can and then after that he set the speed on the treadmill as 15 km per hour with the whole determination. He set his foot on that. And then I continued my workout. I was doing my shoulder press workout where I completed the 2 sets of shoulder press, and now I was moving towards my next workout towards the dumbbell section. While going towards that section, I saw this guy in a totally different situation. This time, he's leaning against the wall, he's taking heavy breaths, and he is unable to continue. Then I went towards him and I asked him, why is he preparing so hard? Then he told me that in 2 months, he has half marathon coming up. And last night, he did not sleep well. And this is his first half marathon. So his friend told him that if he can have an energy drink, then he will feel awakened. And that's what he did during that workout. How many times have you guys also been in the same situation where you did not sleep well and now you have taken the support of energy drink? Or sometimes you would like to push a little harder, lift a little heavy, so you're again taken support of energy drink. Or just one night before the exam, you decided that you're going to drink few of these and then wake all night and then study as much as possible. If you have been in one of these situations, then you are not alone. I have been seeing this situation in many people's cases, especially in young teenage people who would like to get most done in a minimum amount of time. And this trend is going upwards, especially the ones who are going into the gym. So today we will dig deeper into the secret of energy drinks. So if you're one of those who are regularly or occasionally consuming energy drinks, would like to know more, then stay tuned for the complete video. Hello everyone, my name is Ramkrishna and welcome to Fitness to Fulfillment channel. In our today's video, we will understand, are these energy drinks safe to consume on a frequent basis? So without any further delay, let's get started. So let's review energy drinks on both short-term and long-term basis. One of the studies done by International Journal of Multidisciplinary Research shows that high consumption of energy drinks is associated with cardiovascular issues, sleep disruption, mood, and behavioral changes. Now you will ask me, what is the meaning of high consumption? Consuming just 355 ml or almost 1 or 1.5 can of energy drink led to increased heart rate, high blood pressure, and raised cardiac output. Another study done by NIH or National Institute of Health, where they evaluated 86 people from 8 to 62 years of age category who were drinking at least 1 can of energy drink regularly, found that due to these energy drinks, 47% of them had cardiac outcomes or complications, 25% of them had neurological complications, 14% of them had a gastrointestinal complications, and few of them also had other complications. And these cardiovascular complications were so bad that it led to 3 of their deaths. Now, other studies done by CDC and Harvard T.H. Chan Public School also shows that these energy drinks often lead to some of the complications, for example, heart diseases, insomnia, and dehydration. So the bottom line here is, although these energy drinks are giving you the boost that you need, but the margin of boost and hazard is so narrow that many times it becomes hazardous than boosting your energy if you are consuming them frequently. So before understanding which one out of energy drink and coffee is better, let's understand the difference between them. Both energy drink and coffee belongs to a same family, and which is caffeine, because both of them contains caffeine in it. So they are like brothers and sisters. But the real question is how much. Now, if you would like to know more about how much caffeine is contained in your specific cup of coffee, then please watch my previous video about coffee where I've explained in detail about all of those. While if you're talking about energy drink, then the caffeine content in energy drink could be as low as 47 to 80 milligrams, or it could be as high as 200 milligrams per can. Usually the most famous energy drinks like these has high caffeine content. For example, the best one in the world does not even specify how much is the caffeine content, but they just say that it has got high caffeine. While the other ones, for example this one, it has got 180 milligrams of caffeine, while the Another famous one has got 199 milligrams of caffeine. But there is no coffee in the world which has got that much high caffeine in its one cup. Besides caffeine, there are also other additives which these energy drink has. For example, taurine, guarana and ginseng. So these are some of the stimulants which are used in energy drinks. Now, the second key difference with energy drink compared to coffee is that it has got a lot of additional sugar or added sugar or artificial sweeteners. About added sugar, I always have one opinion which I say to people is that people are already consuming a lot of sugar in their diet, so we really don't need an additional sugar. And if you're talking about artificial sweeteners, then artificial sweeteners has got a bit of long-term side effects which has been seen throughout the different research, which includes, for example, gut microbiome issues or even the risk of cancer in long term. Now, the third key difference which is found with energy drinks compared to coffee is that energy drink often leads to dehydration, because what our mind and we think that when we are drinking energy drink is that we are drinking water, but it does not have any water. Rather, it has got added sugar and artificial sweeteners. If you have to consume water, then you should consume more of watery substances, for example, water itself or fruit juices. I would always prefer whole fruits than fruit juices. And if you would like to know why, then please let me know in the comment box and I will explain why would I prefer that. So if I'm talking about coffee, then coffee is diuretic, which means that the moment you drink coffee, you're going to have to pee, which means it would be thrown out of your body and you would need more water inside your body. So you are ultimately going to feel thirsty. Now, by looking at all of these 3 points that we discussed just now, coffee is far better compared to energy drink. But not to have the coffee late in the evening. So let's understand how can you avoid taking energy drinks or maybe use it wisely. I would always try to avoid the energy drink rather than using it wisely. But here is my 3-step formula to use it wisely. Step number 1 is that you need to stop consuming energy drinks, especially when you are doing an evening workouts. Because if you're drinking energy drink, then firstly, it will impact your sleep and you would find it difficult to sleep at night. Secondly, is that when you're going for a workout in the evening, when you're feeling sluggish, you really don't need an energy drink, because the moment you start working out and it goes further, you eventually start feeling a bit fresh and your nervous system gets activated. So your sluggishness goes away. Step number 2 is limit the frequency of energy drink. So how you can do that is that currently if you're drinking 1 energy drink per day, say during your gym session, then I would say switch it to every other day and continue this cycle for 3 weeks. Then switch it to every 3 days, then 4 days and so on. This way you can reduce it down to 1 energy drink in a week and then eventually just nullify it to 0. Now this is one way of limiting the energy drink, while the other way of limiting the energy drink is that rather than drinking the whole can, you can drink the half can. Because the moment you drink half can, you will get half of the stimulants, half of the artificial sweeteners and half of the caffeine. I know that it would be a bit hard on your brain when you're going to waste the other half, but you always need to consider the value that you're going to get out of that energy drink rather than the price that you're paying. Step number 3 is always hydrate yourself properly, because drinking energy drink does not mean you're hydrating yourself. You're just drinking sugar. When I say hydrating, which means that you have to drink more water and watery substances, for example, fruit juices. Drinking fruit juice is always better than drinking an energy drink. And always before your workout, you need to do a proper mobility and warming up, because that's how your muscles are going to get warmed up and that's how you're going to feel a bit of energy within you. And here is the bonus tip. Always prefer to have better sleep than having an extra energy drink. Not like the young guy that I was explaining at the beginning, because the power of sleep goes far beyond the power of coffee and energy drink combined. And that's it from today's video. Please let me know in the comment box which step out of the 3 steps that we discussed before would you like to implement in your life immediately, so that you stop or avoid drinking the energy drinks. And please hit the like button if you like the video, and please hit the subscribe button if you have not done so, so that you get notified about all the new videos which are going to get uploaded on this channel. And with this video, I'm marking it as the end of our caffeine series, where I created 2 videos. The first one was about coffee and second one is about the energy drinks. I will see you in the next video. Until then, stay healthy and live a fulfilling life. Thank you.